Hello, ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream, and welcome back into the PMDG 737. We're sat here on the ground at Dublin, MK Studios version 2 Dublin. I'm going to be heading over to Cardiff. The weather in the UK and Ireland is not the best at the moment, so it's going to be some interesting landings and takeoffs. With weather here is gusting, and the weather in Cardiff, that's why we're going there, is really, really bad. So we'll see how it goes. We're taking the trusty 7378 for a spin today. We're using the Boris AudioWorks sound pack as well. We are on VATSIM. There is a little bit of traffic around. I don't actually know if there's any ATC on or not. I didn't check when I loaded in. But looking good. There's an airplane taxiing over there. Dublin's always a little bit busy. There's always something going on, so it should be good fun. First of all, Carlos, welcome into the stream. Hope you're well, mate. You were indeed first, and thank you for the subscription, Jax Cormier. I think that's how you say that. But welcoming, guys, to this Wednesday evening stream. It's going to be a shorter one today, got 2 short flights, so let's jump into the flight deck and start getting everything set up for departure. So firstly we'll jump into here, and as you can see the weather is 240 at 12, gusting 25, few thunderstorms at 1800, showers in the vicinity. You know, it doesn't look too good, and then when we go to Cardiff it gets a bit worse. You've got 260 at 19, gusting 29, rain, scattered 2,100, broken 3,000, broken 3,800, 13 degrees. You know, it's not very good, so that's why I wanted to do some flying today, a little bit of fun with the weather the way it is. So first of all, let's jump into the overhead panel and we'll start with a flight recorder test. And we'll go Mach airspeed, number 1 and 2. That doesn't work until we get the RSs aligned, which we will do now. And then we'll come down in sequence and we'll go forward fuel pump on. That's okay. Chimes on. We're going to get the window heat on now as well. That's all good, and that is all good over there. So we are going to be cruising at, if I can get this, flight level 270. So I'll plug that in there, 270, so not too high today. We'll jump into the FMC. And then Frank's, hey man, how are things in my home airport, I see? Yeah, it's looking good so far, Frank's. We're going to be flying to Cardiff and back to Dublin. Weather's not too bad here. It's going to get worse on the way home, I think. But welcome in, Frank's. Hope you're well, mate. So, pause in it. We'll go EIDW. And we are at stand. Does it say 109 left? Next page, previous page. That can go in there. Then go routes, and we'll request it from SimBrief. And that one, Avgeek Kid, welcome in. Hello, Ryanair. Nice, yeah. Doing some Ryanair flying today because the weather's not so good. I thought, well, I can just blame the landing on the livery, can't I? So we go fuel. To get to Cardiff today, we need 5.8. Now, I've done that route before, a 4-sector Dublin to Cardiff and back, and then to Faro. Oh, Frank's, it's a long day of flying. I'm glad my airline doesn't do 4-sector days, because that would kill me. I've got a couple of friends who used to work for Ryanair. They absolutely hate the 4-sector days. Weight and balance, expected zero fuel weight, 62.7. 62.7, so we're fully loaded, going down 189 down to Cardiff today. Quite a few punters on board. Legs page, legs over here, load. And what we'll do is we'll get GSX to start boarding.
Boarding requested.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Albert, it's been hard to catch up with you lately, Dill. Very productive. Albert, welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. Good afternoon. And yeah, I've had a lot of time off work, actually, Albert. Not a lot going on work-wise recently, so I've been able to do a lot of stuff on the channel. And Frank's, your landings are always very good. Never seen a bad landing where you've said it now. So we're going to absolutely destroy the struts into Cardiff. And Drew, hello there. Welcome in, Drew. Hope you're well, mate. And that one, Avgeek Kid, be glad that you are not working for Norwegian. Why are Norwegian not very good? Frank's, my dad usually would do 2 sectors, sometimes 4. Yeah, we used to do 4 sectors at my airline. I've done 2 4 sectors. I did Birmingham, Ibiza, then to Amsterdam, and then I did Birmingham, Girona, and then over to Amsterdam again. That one, Avgeek Kid, you can get up to 6 sector days between Oslo and Trondheim, Bergen and Stavanger. Oh god, that doesn't sound very good. Frank's, he's looking at moving to the 330. Oh, the 330. Long haul. Does he want to move, Frank's, or is he happy on the short haul? So it's going to be 28 right for departure. Execute. Departure and arrivals. It's going to be 28 right via the Pesci 2 Juliet. Pesci 2 Juliet. just write that down quickly just in case there is any ATC on. Lovely. And then into Cardiff, it's going to be runway 30, ILS Zulu 30. Drew, looking forward to seeing your ATR tutorial later. Well, I'm glad you are. I did try and make it as easy to understand as possible. My problem with a lot of the tutorials I was watching is they were explaining it like you already understand how it works, and it didn't resonate with me, so I made it as easy as possible. So hopefully it does you well and you can fly the aeroplane. And it's going to be the Badger 1 Charlie, and it's going to be by the Cardiff 1 transition. And Frank's, he's happy on short haul, at least he comes home every night. See, that's a lot of my friends at work, we always say that, you know, sometimes it'd be nice to get off, but yeah, a lot of the time I do like getting home and crawling into my own bed. Right, data, RTO, reset, data and terrain, and we can sync the barrows, plan mode, and then this is our departure. I noticed, guys, every aeroplane apart from the Phoenix struggles to draw the departures correctly out of Dublin. They're all like missing the lines and stuff. I don't know why. Frank's longest flight would have probably been Burgos. How is that? 3.5 hours? Is that Hungary? No, not Hungary. I think I know where that is. It's on the Black Sea, isn't it, Franks? And Stu, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Good afternoon. Right, let's go through the flight plan. Sorry, so it's departing, and then yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So let's have a look at this. So we go fix rings, and let's go and get the. Oh, actually, no. First, we'll do that in a second. We'll go in at reference route performance. 0 fuel weights plugged in. Reserves, we are going, if it all goes Petong, to Heathrow. I don't think we'll be going to Heathrow with Ryanair. Frank's, yeah, it's about 3 hours and 45 minutes, and yeah, it's by the Black Sea. See, I have been there with work once. I don't like the flights though. They're not the most fun. Can it not? Is it not 60? Oh no, why is it 0 fuel weight? I don't know. I want 62.7. There you go. Don't know why it's messing up there. Reserves to get to Heathrow, we're going to need 3.1. Cost index today is going to be 54, quite high for Ryanair, but we'll go with it. Flight level 270. We'll see if we'll get up to 270. I highly doubt it. Cruise winds are going to be 253 at 50. And we'll execute that M1 limit. So, if I'm not mistaken, all the departures out of Dublin that are classed as small, like Ryanair, go out off November 2 or Neptune 2, whatever you want to call it. If I'm not mistaken, guys. 28 right. Where's 28 right? Up here. Yeah, November 2. So I'll just write that down. So November 2 is at 8665. And then we'll set that in the performance in a second. So it's going to be runway 28 right, import, and then the departure is going to be 8665. Lovely. Calculate. So it's given us a takeoff D rate of 1, so that's 24k, and then it's going to be 41 degrees selected temperature. Takeoff next page, the slope is 0.0. And the runway wind is 240 at 14. Pop that in there. Previous page is going to be flat 5. Stab trim of 511. 148 on the speed. So there's 148. Runway heading is 277. 277 set there. Pop the iPad back there and we'll go to the chart. So the departure is going to be on the Pessi 2 Juliet. So there's... Let's see if I can find it. There you go. To Pessit, and the routing for the Pessit to Juliet is there, and I think it's a stop altitude of 9,000 feet, looks like. There's no stop altitude, so it must be with ATC, so we're just going 9,000 feet. There is no VATSIM ATC at Dublin at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame, but oh well. Get the APU starting, seatbelt sign can come on now. Franks. Oh, done my Sydney to Doha yesterday. It was 14-hour flight time. Went well. That's good, Franks. Did you do that at 777? Did you? It's a good flight, that is, Sydney to Doha. I do like the Qatar livery, especially that new retro one they got. It's really nice. Right, so let's pop some fix rings in, shall we? So we're going to legs page, and first of all we'll go route request, and then we'll go down here. Not route request, wind request, sorry. And we'll go EIDW. Now we'll go /10. And then I'll load that in. And there you go. So that's fixed that little thing there with that. And then if we go next page and we go runway 30. So, and then we go to airport arrival 297 and 117. And then next page, runway 30 again. Oh no, I've done that wrong. Franks, you'll be flying near my house on the departure. Yeah, it was the 300 ER, and the actual actually was the retro livery Alpha 7 Bravo Alpha Charlie. Oh, that's really cool. I do really like that livery. I've never seen it in real life, but when I saw a picture of it, it was really nice. Really, really nice. So /5, /10, and /70 will go. Init reference, execute, takeoff page, legs page. We'll clear that there, clear that down there. Boarding's complete. If it was the Dexon SID, you'll be flying right over my house. Where's the Dexon? We'll have a look. Dexon. Oh, are you over here then? Up here? Then, Franks. Right, now though, we can close all the doors. So go ground services. We've got Jeep APU, sorry. Your damper come on, 4 pumps at the front. That's all good. We get the conditioned air in as well. Remove chocks. Doors, retract the air stairs, close the doors. No one's online at Dublin still. No, if it was runway 2, got ya. So if it went up, yeah. Oh, the 28 are right. Yeah. 28. Dexon. Yeah, that's the other one. So you're over here, aren't you then? Because I know the 28 right takes you up and round, doesn't it? That's really cool though. We'll get to pin charts now, airport. So we'll probably push back. Stu, did you buy the Cessna Longitude, whatever it's called, the private jet? You'll have to tell me how it is, mate. I'm in an R in. So we'll face east onto Kilo, and then we'll go Kilo November 2. What we can do now is we'll plug in 122.8. There you go. And we can go upstairs and we'll actually ask for pushback.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services. You need to set parking
yeah, I
brakes
know,
to request
GSX.
ground services.
Near the 4,000 mark. Got yeah. So 4,000 feet, you pass on the right hand turn, you pass your house. That's pretty cool. Request pushback, and we want to face east. Release point 1.
Release parking
Usually
brakes,
on the
please.
Dexon, it's a left-hand turn. Oh, I got ya. Yeah, trying to set it up here, so just lurking. No, that's fine, Stu. You'll have to tell me how it is, though, mate. Right, parking brakes released. That's all good. Upstairs is good. And then what we'll do is LNAV, auto throttle arm, legs on that page. And like I said, we'll push back onto this apron, and then we'll go kilo up to November 2, which is I think that's what they do at Dublin. So just waiting for that rear stair to detach. I wish GSX would give you the choice to take this off and to only have these stairs. I don't like the cover. I'd be directly south of the airport. Oh, okay. Well, we are going directly south though. We make a right-hand turn before going left, so we'll keep an eye out on the left-hand wing as we make that arc. Right, they're clear of the wingtip, so we can go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
And engine number 2 to ground. And Jal, it's going well, mate. How are you? Good afternoon. Wait for 25%. Just about there. And I'll have my takeoff page up. And I'm using a GFX today, guys, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, even on the Pessit departure I'd hear them, so you are really close to the airport then. When I used to live in Birmingham, I used to live right on the approach, well, by the approach path for 3-3. But I don't live there anymore, but I used to hear them whatever time of day it was. It's quite cool living close to an airport. Right, that's engine number 2 stabilised. Engine number 1 can go like this. It's pretty well, to be honest. There's not much for me to do today. Oh, Joe, well, at least you're having a relaxing day then. That's good. Glad you could join in. And Alex, welcome in. Hope you're well, my friend. Good afternoon. And CRQ, yo, I just left Parma, heading to Frankfurt. Condor A321. That is really cool, my friend. Are you in one of the cool, like, looks like a candy cane livery? Oh, they must have been very low when you were in B86. Yeah, they were. They weren't too bad though, because we don't at Birmingham. I think Dublin's a lot busier than Birmingham. But we used to have, you know,
cockpit to ground.
A big.
We have a good engine start.
At Birmingham, there's like a big time gap, so all the flights leave in the morning. They don't start coming back until the afternoon. So you have got a bit of time in the afternoon where it's quiet in the evening. But I suppose at Dublin, it's busy all day. I've been to Dublin quite a few times. It's quite a nice airport. Yeah, exactly. Just taking it easy today, and of course I'll be watching your stream as well. Well, thank you, Jal. Thanks for stopping by. And Franks, I'm flying from Washington to Dublin on a United 777-200. Were you doing that in the sim or real life, Franks? And also, let's get an update on that weather, shall we? So, 240.
Tow truck disconnected.
At 14, gusting 29.
Left is clear.
No,
right is
Franks.
clear.
Oh, well, I tell a lie. Yeah, I have flown to Dublin with work twice, but they were charters. We don't usually fly to Dublin. I've been to Dublin a lot, like for holidays and stuff. I went to Dublin in 2024 to see a concert. Right, there's the bypass pin, so we go left gen. Right gen, taxi light APU off, starts registered continuous. Elec 2 on, probe heat on, left, right, auto, off, flaps 125, and we'll blank the load EU. Lovely. In the sim, hopefully someday I'll fly IRL, yes. I do like a 777 flight. Was that at the Aviva Stadium? It was at the one that's a rugby ground, not the one where Ireland play the football. It was at the one that's all open. It's really nice round there. All the lights are on. Parking brake can be taken off. We'll go charts, and we're going to be taxiing. We'll just start taxiing. There's no one by us, so we can carry on. Three Arena. Hang on, let me see what it was called. Jal, I'm still waiting for the parts I ordered. As I mentioned, they were a bit painful for the wallet, but it'll be worth it in the end. Absolutely, Jal. Yeah, it'll take a bit of time to get over the fact that you've spent that much money on them, but yeah, you will when you see the performance. Rugby ground was the Aviva. It might have been. The RDS Arena, is that the same, Franks? I just checked my ticket master. The RDS is what it was called. Might have changed names though. Ramstein, Franks. Yeah, we flew with Ryanair from Birmingham there and back. It was actually really cheap. The only problem with Dublin is it's really expensive when you get there. So, like, the flights were cheap, the hotel was cheap, but the everything else was quite expensive. Oh yeah, I literally live 5 minutes from there. Ah, that's pretty cool then, Franks, yeah. No, it's really nice by that stadium. Morph, hi, I'm sorry I'm late. Just buttered an A320 to Edinburgh, -34. That's really nice, Morph. Who were you doing EasyJet ops, or who was that for? And Jal, I've definitely been following the settings guide video you uploaded when I get everything set up. I remember it, that concert, it was rock music. Yeah, it was. It's they're quite loud. Let's get the SID up, shall we? I just want to see what the speed restriction is. So it's going to be 210. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo, lining up runway 28 right. Dublin traffic. Right, lights on. We can go cabin crew advise. Yeah, I was doing EasyJet London Gatwick to Edinburgh. That's really nice. Hopefully I butter this 777 into Dublin. I'm sure you will. The 777's very nice at landing. Very, very nice. Weather radar. And we'll squawk 1000. There you go. Well, that's all set up there, looking good. See how this lineup is. Not too bad. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo departing runway 28 right on the Pessi 2 Juliet departure. Morph, would you recommend buying the PMDG 737? Absolutely, my friend. It's a great aeroplane. Chrono, weather radar, that's all good. Lights are on, forward pressure, brakes released, toga set takeoff thrust. So it'll be a slight left rudder, left aileron, sorry, for for this departure. There's GFX working.
Southern traffic, Ryanair 4, the hotel, 3 mile final, left 28 left.
V1.
Rotate. Positive ring.
Gear up, 15 degrees, kicking that crab out now, watching the winds. And the wind, that was quite aggressive there. 15 degrees, hold it there. Following that lateral guidance for LNAV. Beautiful. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo, clear of runway 28 right. We'll bug up to 200. And we'll get back onto that course there. So what's the 210? So we can go 210 knots. And Morph, we're going from Dublin to Cardiff. And did you see the EIDW A380? I think it's going to be really good with the systems.
Ryanair 48 Bravo established.
We'll go
runway 28
flaps
left,
1.
I left.
Sorry, with the systems they have already got in the A350. I imagine the A380 will be built similar standards. I hope so, Jal, I really do, because I think it's about time we had a high quality A380. We've got all the planes we need now in the sim. We've got the 787 coming, you know, the 220, 321neos. It'd be good. And a beautiful takeoff. It was really difficult to keep it on the centre line then.
Traffic, first to established ILS to 8 left behind
VNAV.
another traffic in front of us, Dublin traffic.
We're going to go straight to 270. And out into Veen a couple of times. We'll clear all the restrictions.
Southern traffic, Ryanair 4, Lima
That's it.
hotel, then cases, runway 28 left.
It's a little bit overdone, but I like it. I do like it.
Ryanair to 1 crossing runway 34, the other one.
That is mighty impressive. Right, standard landing gear up and off. Taxi and turn off lights off. Weather outside 13 degrees. We're not going to need the start switches. Our logo light can come off. When we made this quite aggressive turn, we'll release the crew. Alex, what's your graphics card? I've got an RTX 5080, my friend. Oh, if this cloud is quite thick enough, we might be able to do that where the wing disappears. Now, I might be mistaken, but doesn't it come out sometime this month? What, the A380? It might do, I don't know. Ini builds, usually when they release pictures, it usually comes out soon after, doesn't it? So hopefully. Morph, I still can't get over the price of the PMDG 737. Maybe I'll add it to my B-Day list. It's worth it though, Morph. It is worth it. It's a really good add-on. Like, I know it's a lot of money, but it's a good product. Right, cabin crew released. We'll keep the passengers strapped in to let the crew start their stuff. Lights are off. What's the 220 in Dublin? So we'll call it 200. That's all good, that's all set. We'll actually go to the init reference. ILS is 110.70. 110.70.
Dublin Ryanair 48 Bravo, indicated runway 28.
110.70. Course of 297. And Morph, I'm pretty sure about it, but I'm not 100% certain. Well, Morph, if it's coming out this month, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll have it on day one of release. Everything's looking good up there. Right, we're stable. Seatbelt sign can be released. And say goodbye to Dublin. It looks good down there, doesn't it? So there's the football stadium. If I'm not mistaken, the arena that we were talking about a second ago is somewhere around here. Is that it there? Oh, we're going in a cloud now, so we won't be able to see. But yeah, it's somewhere down there is where I went. And thank you for the subscription, Anthony Corv. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. There's a nice wing view there, that is. Jally, you thinking about picking it up when it releases? I think the A380 Jal will be a day one purchase for myself. Yeah, I want to fly the A380. You're right beside that stadium, Franks. Well, we've just seen you on departure then. But definitely that A380 Jal, I'll get it on day one. We'll do a... If that comes out this month, that'll be our long haul. We'll do like, I don't know, some Emirates Super or British Airways Super Ops. You know, we could do Washington to Heathrow or something. Well, we'll match up the headings. Be good 7-3 pilots. There you go. And our top of descent is already there. Franks, you sure did heard you from the house. You heard me from the house. Did you wave at us, Franks, as we went past? And right, let's get the descent check. Well, not checklist. We're going to get the descent forecast loaded, and then what's the weather down in? So actually, winds are calming down. It's 0998. 0998. There you go. Oh, I need to execute first. And Morph, if you get the A380, I'd recommend British AvGeek on YouTube to learn to fly it. I don't think we'll need a tutorial to fly the A380, Morph. It's pretty easy to understand for ourselves. If you've flown the Airbus 320, you can fly the A380, and the 350 is very similar, and we do the same. Perfect. I'm looking forward to seeing some A380 videos and live streams once it comes out. Me too. Can't wait to get my hands on it, if it is coming out this month. Right, we'll go descend, and then I'll have legs on that side. Beautiful. Is there any ATC in good old Cardiff? I don't think I've ever seen ATC in Cardiff, so it's very unlikely. No. And actually, let me have a look at this chart then for the arrival. So the arrival is going to be on the this one here, and then the approach is going to be the ILS like that. So from CDF, like that, we can have a 134. There we go, legs page, that should be all. Morph, I recently flew the fly-by-wire A380 and handled really well from London Gatwick to Haneda, especially on landing. The only problem I have with it, Morph, is I tried to fly it a couple of weeks ago and I just didn't have fun with it. I just didn't get along with it, you know. So hopefully when the Innie Builds A380 comes out, we can have some good A380 fun. Right, so if I've done it correctly, and I have, look at that, we've got 2 extended centre lines there, and our approach is built very nicely. Right, what's the minimums for the 413? So 453 with 40 feet added on. And how big's the runway down there? Will it give us a landing on route? We'll just go with this. So it's 30. Import, calculate. Too heavy, so we'll wait for a bit. Morph, yeah, I get that as a freeway, but personally, it's still pretty good for a free aeroplane. But I can't wait for the Innie Builds A380. No, I'm the same as you, Morph. I think it's absolutely excellent that a product like that is out for free because it's really good. But it was very, even though I have a 58, it was very heavy on frames. The sounds weren't the best. Flight model was a little bit janky. There was some things that I wasn't very happy about. But, like I said, for free, what more can you ask for? Can't ask for a fat lot more. Also, guys, the scenery when we get down to Cardiff is just the default world update Cardiff, so it is like properly made by Aviation-SIM, I believe, but it's completely free. Frank's gonna do London to Johannesburg on the A380. Flew that IRL back in 2019. That's a good one. I could do that as a long haul. I know it is an actual long haul, but that is a good flight. Where does the A380 fly from BA? Because I would like to do some BA ops in it. I think Emirates. I don't know. I just never get on with like Emirates flying. I don't know why. Never interests me really. I know they're a huge airline, but I've just never got on with flying them. I'd rather fly like BA or who else flies them? Who else could we do? We could. Oh, that would be cool. We could do ANA from Honolulu to Tokyo. That'd be cool. Or well, Qatar do the A380 to London. We could do that as well. DFW, Los Angeles, Boston, San Francisco, Miami. Franks as well, did you see the MK Studios Miami announced coming in Q3? Looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that. Morph, can you do Morph, you'll never guess what the next video I'm working on is. It's exactly that, but it's the other way round, Morph. It's landing into Cardiff. And Carlos, can you do engine plus engine view? Yeah, of course I can. Like that. There you go. Seoul to Tokyo, Asiana, A380, that would be good. That would be a nice flight. Do you know what as well, guys? If we did that, we could get 2 sectors in, because that's about 2.5 hours each way, isn't it? Look at that view out the wing there. That is unbelievable. Lufthansa still fly the A380. Who else flies the A380? I'm trying to think now. Franks, you know what livery I love? The Tahiti Nui 787 looks incredible. Looks incredible, the KMI scenery. Yeah, the Tahiti Nui livery, first is really nice. I do like blue on any livery, really, and they've done it really nice. And Miami is going to be a day one purchase for me. Oh, is it? I can't wait for that. Yeah, the only reason I did it was because I couldn't believe... I saw the BBC article about the flight route starting, and I was like, what? WestJet are flying from Toronto to Cardiff in a 737 MAX. That's strange. You know, it doesn't seem like a route that would, you know, work. I don't know, it might be busy. Can you do an outside view for some minutes? We can, yeah, we can do some now actually. Let me just turn the sound down before we go outside, so I don't give you guys tinnitus. There you go, and then we'll go outside. The Ryanair livery is nice though, guys, isn't it? Morph, when is it due to come out? I've just done the recording. I just need to edit it all together, so probably Friday, I'm afraid. Oh no, Saturday. Jal, Dubai to Copenhagen, Emirates A380. I mean, I did enjoy my day out in Copenhagen the other day that we did, so we can definitely do that. Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see what routes we could do with the A380. Carlos, so cool. After this, cockpit view would be amazing, please. Yeah, absolutely we can. Well, we're going to start descending in like 10 minutes, so it's only a short flight. That's pretty cool like that. Look at that. Very nice indeed. So let's jump back into the flight deck, and I will turn up the sounds again because we're literally about to descend, guys. This flight is not long at all. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, I'm going to stream again at 12 o'clock UK time. We're going to be doing British Airways A319 ops over to Zurich and back. Franks, I love the Malta Air livery. The new one's really nice on the 320neo. It is really nice. How do you switch off the HUD? So if you want to get rid of it, you have to go... Oh, you mean outside? It's in accessibility morph. If you just type it in on Google, that's what I have to do every time, so I can't remember the button, but yeah. And the Buzz Bumblebee, yeah. Ryanair Buzz, that livery is quite cool. Right, so where's the approach? Start. So it's the Badger 1 Charlie, 7,000. We'll go down to 7,000, shall we? No, the Ryanair one. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Buzz by Ryanair. It's a nice livery with a big bumblebee on the back. I like a lot of, I see them at work a lot, especially when I go to like Turkey. Sun Express have a lot of cool liveries. Like, where did I go the other day? And it was parked up next to us, and it was in like a Disney thing. Jal, isn't there a long haul flight coming up soon? Jal, yeah, I'm going to organise it. I've got some stuff to do in like the evenings for the next couple of days, but I'll let you all know very soon. But if the A380 is coming out this month, then it might have to wait until the A380 is coming out, and then we'll do a nice long haul. I know Frank's, they have a Malta Air one as well. It's ready. Oh, well, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean, Frank's. That one is really smart. Yeah, the 73 Max with the Malta Air. That is really smart. And the cabin's all like grey and red, isn't it? And Carlos, yeah, that is me on VATSIM Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo. That is indeed my call sign. There's an aeroplane up there. Look at the contrails. That is all from this GFX add-on here. So I've got mine all on neutral now, so it only gives it me when the weather conditions are appropriate. You've flown them before, Jal? What? But it's just Ryanair, isn't it? It's just Ryanair, but different colours. It's what I take from it. Your favourite 737 livery is that one. It is really smart though, Franks. You are right. American 777, up to you. What's that for, Carlos? Stu, jet's pretty cool. Got to set up and a little still though. Takes time that I'm running out of. Lol. Oh, you'll get there, Stu. Is it pretty self-explanatory, or you like watching a big tutorial? You want an outside view? There you go, Carlos. Descend with the view like that. Also, guys, this livery is the Aviation one, I believe. I had to delete all my Hughes liveries because they don't work with the new update for the 7.3. Sorry, Jal. Yeah, exactly. Just Turkish instead. Yeah. Carlos, can you look at the 777? What do you mean, Carlos? What about the 777? Stu, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm finding it easier than the ATR, but a lot of similarities. Does it have auto throttle, Stu? Is it like what that other one that I was going to get, where it's all like manual throttle all the way? Right, through 23,000 feet now. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. I know how to set up to the point of ready for taxi now. Oh, well, at least you're getting there, Stu. That's what I do. When I watch a tutorial, I set it up for pushback and then I unload the sim and reload it. And I do it until I get to a point where I don't need the video anymore. That's how I learn the aeroplane. And then I do the next segment and I keep going. There is auto throttle, yeah, but unsure how it works right now. Oh, that's fine, Stu. You'll have to put some pictures in the Discord. I want to see what it looks like as well. I watched a live stream of it, like a replay of a live stream, and the live stream wasn't the best quality, so I couldn't really tell. That's a pretty nice view out there. Those clouds look very menacing. Going to make some food and then set it up again. You need a break, Stu. Right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run and go put my fan on because it's absolutely boiling in this room. Glamrock, hello my friend, welcome in. Good afternoon, hope you're well. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to crack the windows. Well, it's a bit chilly outside, but I've only cracked it a little bit because when the PC's on, this room gets absolutely sweltering. Right, let's jump back into the flight deck and we'll start being a bit professional about this then. So, match up the headings. They seem quite high to me. They seem very high actually, all things considering. What I'm going to do... No, that is, I'm going to get level change. Speed brake's going to come out now. I'm going to go down like a brick. Let's have a look at the weather. So arrival. Well, that's handy. I just dropped my pen again. So it's 260 at 16, and it's 0998 on the Q&H. No rain. That's all cleared up, so it should be okay. What does it want us to establish ourselves on the approach? So 2,200, so we're going down to 2,000. When we get to 13,000 feet, I'll start rolling back that speed to 250 knots. Is there a speed restriction for the turn? No, it's a speed restriction on the start. 250 for this turn. So we'll slow it down a little bit. Hit the speed brake out now, 250 knots. Just check that scope again to make sure there's no one on the ground in Cardiff. No, it's just us. Just us. Right, lights can come on. They can stay off. Keep that like that. Well, there's 250 knots. It should start descending a little bit quicker now. So we're going to do the full procedural arrival with the teardrop approach. As you can see, I've set up that. That looks pretty cool though. Morph, do you find it annoying when there's no ATC and you're on Unicom for the whole flight? Morph, yeah, but that's the, you know, the top and tail of being on VATSIM. So sometimes I like being on Unicom because I get to speak to you more. But also sometimes, like especially after a flight like this, I would like some approach ATC on to organise it. But that's VATSIM for you. And I'm not a fan of AI-ATC. I know a lot of people are getting involved in it, but it's just not for me. I like actually speaking to someone. We're through 10,000 now, and we're going down to 2,000, so we can go and plug this in at 0998. Jack Williams, hello, welcome in. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you're doing well. Right, when we level off, we've got 20 miles to run until we're overhead the Cardiff VOR, and then we go outbound again on a heading. And that heading is 134 degrees for heading back on ourselves. Screen it reference. I'm going to go flat 40. I'm going to see if it'll give me a prediction now. No, not that, Dillon. Jack, of course you can request a flight, or if you're in the Discord, mate, you can pop it in there. Flat 40. Calculate. Still says we're heavy. We're not though. We're not. I'm going to keep it like that. 6,000 feet. I'm going to go flat 40 or brake 3. Yeah, I tried saying tensions ATC and couldn't get my clearance because it just kept saying please repeat. Yeah, that's it annoys me a little bit, like ATCs like that. So I just stay away now. I'll get the approach charts up now. So like I said, we're going to go from Cardiff VOR, heading of 134 degrees. Delta 8.0 away. It's going to be a left-hand turn back onto the reciprocal heading of 297 for the arrival down into runway 30. Minimums are set. We've added 40 feet. Right, down we go into the abyss. Jack, I can absolutely do that. I'll pop it in my little selection where I pop the routes in. Who do you want it with? Jet2, 2E, Ryanair? Actually, what I can do now is I can go vertical speed. We've got the banana there. Go 1,000 feet per minute. I've got my hand on the speed brake still. Start slowing that down a little bit. And I'm going to get flaps 1 out now to help out with the descent rate. And a 737 max by 2E, Jack. Yeah, of course I can. I'll probably wait until the update for the 737 max comes out, which hopefully should be sometime this month. But yeah, I'll definitely get that done for you, mate. Look at that view out there. That is brilliant. I'm not using any reshade either, guys. That just looks stunning. So all the RLS courses are plugged in nicely. We're going to go flat 40 for arrival. And Jack, what is this route? We're going from Dublin to Cardiff, back to Dublin, my friend. Real world Ryanair operations today. When we go in this cloud, I'm hoping we get that effect where the wing disappears. I did get it to do it earlier, and it was quite cool. Probably in a second when we get to this bit. Morph, can I request a flight? I'm on Discord, but it won't let me verify my phone number. Yeah, of course you can, Morph. Pop it in the chat, and I'll add it to the list. And Keith, good day, Simmers. Good day, Keith. Hope you're well, mate. I didn't get a chance to watch that video last night, the other night, Keith. I added it to my watch later though, so I'm going to give it a go tomorrow. That documentary. But everyone who's joining, welcome in. We are about to land into Cardiff on runway 30. It's quite windy down there, so we'll see how it goes. And then after we've landed, we'll get everything set up and go back to Dublin. Right, so 134, that's the heading for that. Beautiful. Jack, I don't use the replay tool, my friend. I don't have one. I used it once and it caused my sim to crash, so I was trying to stay away from it for live streams. But I don't do the replay. Okay, so London Heathrow to BDS in a British Airways A320. Where's BDS? Oh, look, it's doing it. Look, the wings disappearing. Oh, that is so cool. It's the little fleet things, isn't it, that please. And it's not over the top. It will do it if the cloud gets thicker. That was pretty cool, though. Oh, this will make the wing disappearing on when we go into this in a second. We'll have like a view like that, though. Brindisi in Italy. Well, I can definitely do that. That sounds like a flight I'd like to do. Right, we're going to go flap 5, and I'm going to go 185 knots for this. So there's flap 5, 185. Beautiful, look at that. Gorgeous approach. Keith, I was just trying to decide which aircraft to fly this in. Oh my, the life is difficult question. It's this, you know what, Paul, it's my problem as well. I always get it. I sit on the loading screen and go, what do I fly today? And Paul, right on the heel of Italy. Oh, is it, Paul?
2500.
Sounds like a good flight. Or you could do my TUI flight in normal, I really don't care. I'll add it to the list anyway, mate, don't worry. And Aviation AD, hello, mate. I just did a flight from Heathrow to Birmingham on the Virgin 351,000, quite windy at London Heathrow and at Birmingham, but 79 foot per minute landing on those 1,000 footers. Part of the trip to Palm Beach. Is that for the men's football team? I did see that take off the other day on a live stream. Oh, look at that. That is unbelievable there. I'm going to kick the speed up. And let me just make a call on VATSIM. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo, establishing ourselves on a 10-mile ILS final for runway 30. Approach mode. Localizer alive, localizer established. Look how close we are to the water. We are indeed. I do like these approaches. That looks pretty special out there though, doesn't it? Right, go around is 3,000 feet. So on reaching, climb straight ahead, on reaching 3,000 or 4 miles from the VOR, which is later, turn right to 3,000 and just hold. Yeah, that's the one then. We'll take it over the Atlantic back to Heathrow. Oh, that's cool. Aviation AD. That is really cool. Paul, remember the Ryanair way? Maintenance winds. Don't worry, my friend. The winds are blowing. It's not a very nice day down in Cardiff, so I'll make sure we make sure everyone knows we've landed. Don't worry. And more right before this runway is where we went to my friend's wedding. Like, it's a little shack, but it's quite big. We flew over it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Jack Williams, because I recently flew from Heraklion to East Midlands in real life. Oh, that's cool. Jack, hope you had a nice holiday. I do love Heraklion. It's a lovely place. Right, I'm going to set 3,000. Out hold, still in approach mode. And there's the runway down there. Look at that crosswind, 34 knots. Right, gear down. Flap 15. Turn off lights, taxi lights, start switch is continuous, logo light on, cabin crew advised, speed brake on, green light, flaps 20, 5. Apparently the runway 30 above sea level. What here, Jack? It's 200 foot the airport is. And full flaps, 148 knots, final approach speed. Oh, guys, look at that. That looks good. Haha, look at that. Right, let's stop messing around and let's actually do some flying. So I'm going to match my thrust levers up. It's quite windy, so I want to take control early. If I miss any messages, I'll try and go back to them. I'm going to concentrate on this arrivals now. And Morph, you've got no faith in me. 253. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo short final runway 30 Cardiff traffic. I think it'll be a firm landing. I'm going to aim for the footers, but I'll try my hardest. We'll clear that flight director off. I'll start lowering that speed back a little bit. Did 850 descent rate, which is pretty okay. You know what, I'm not happy with the runway conditions, so I'm going to go max auto. speed, speed, speed. Correcting.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
One 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. Reverse is green. Idle reverse, max auto should do the trick. I'm going to kick the auto brake out now. That was quite firm on there. Manual braking. I'm going to miss this exit here and welcome down to Cardiff. Bit windy that one was, wasn't it, chaps? The big cliff by the beach looks beautiful. It did look really nice then, Franks, didn't it? This is a free airport. It's on the World Update if anyone wants it. It's completely free. You can just download it. But nicely down in Cardiff, where the radar can come off now. And we'll taxi off here wherever it is. Let me get the airport chart up. Cardiff, that'll do there. You kind of proved me wrong. I love the 737 morph though. I land it very well from many times of practice. I did the Qatari flight into Cardiff from Doha in the 788 historic route, but stopped with COVID. They haven't resumed the route since. That's a bit of a shame. That is Aviation AD. I can see that flight doing well, but Frank's fantastic landing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. I'll keep the logo light on. I don't know why I turned that off. And we'll go. That's to XBDR. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 82 Zulu Echo, clear of runway 30. Right, APU spooling, that's all good there. Lovely jubbly, get that down there. Apparently the airport is 30 metres above sea level. Oh yeah, it is, Jack. It's quite close to the runway. It's really cool though when you're coming over that cliff face, isn't it? Keith, fun fact, I'm pretty much exclusively flying planes with the Boris sound pack. Keith, me and you both. Boris is the key. He does the best sound packs. Right, reversers could come in now. Stir the speed brake. Flaps in. And Frank's my goal is to be a pilot for Qatar on the 7-8. That's a nice dream to have, Franks. Well, when you are in the next couple of years, don't forget about us here. And Morph, I can tell you, but that hill in Skiathos on the runway really worried me, as I thought you were going to break the gear. Oh, don't worry, Morph. That I'm very used to that that elevation change there, so I had it in the back of my mind all the way through that approach. And yeah, but inaugural inbound loads, 50-40 passengers, cargo was good. I'll double check. All right, Aviation AD, that's pretty cool though. I can imagine that being more of a cargo flight, to be honest with you. But welcome down to Cardiff. That was pretty successful. We'll go that one there. That was pretty good to me. No. And we'll go Surveyor, why not? Probably going to fly the Citation X, such a sexy bird. The Citation X is a nice plane, Keith. Jack, yeah, every plane that takes off has to turn towards the CG to the high ground. It's also because of the restriction of sound over the city centre as well, Jack. I flew there the other week with work and asked the captain why they make such a aggressive right-hand turn, and it's so they clear the high terrain and the city centre. And Franks, I certainly won't. I'll give you a discount of free upgrade. Well, I really appreciate that, Franks. I look forward to coming to meet you in Qatar then. Right, that's all set. We'll lower this down now. That's all good. Taxi light can come off, it's broad daylight. This scenery is in the marketplace. Yeah, Morph, it's free. So if you go in the marketplace and type in Cardiff, it should come up. I had to download mine. I'd uninstalled it, but it's actually really good. I mean, look, you know, it's really nice. I was going to fly the new ATR, but meh, it just feels so generic. I really like the ATR, Keith. It's a lot different to what we fly usually. So Jack, thanks for the kind words. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. I'm going to try to. I've got some videos coming out this week. Like I said, the new inaugural flight to Cardiff, the whatever it was, the who was it? WestJet. I was going to do WestJet. Sure, I'd be flying in your home airport, Birmingham. They send their 787 there. Well, yeah, that is true. They always send the Dash 8. I do like the Qatari livery on the 78 though. We'll have to do that flight when we get the 78 by Vector. Did anyone see the London City previews as well? Is anyone going to get it? I'm still undecided. I've got Orbex London City, so I'm not in a rush. Morph, don't worry, I'm not going to forget your flight to the south of Italy with British Airways, don't worry. Tomorrow, though, we are doing some British Airways ops on stream. We're going to Zurich and back in the 319. So I love Zurich. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. I'm just going to have to eyeball this, guys, because I couldn't find a GSX profile for the default. Can I ask what device you can play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on? Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5, and the PC, which I'm currently playing on now. And Frank, so I love the 787-8. I love the 9 better. I think the 9's more versatile. I can do more flights in it. But the 8 definitely for some like TUI ops as well. Wow. Right, Carrier Allison, welcome in. Hope you're well. Good afternoon. Set the parking brake there. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. Seatbelt sign off. Beacon light off. That can go there, that can go there. And APU bleed on. Morph, I think I'll miss it because I've school. Well, if everyone wants me to, I can push the live stream to like 6 o'clock again because it's only a short 2 sectors if everyone wants that. Right, that's all done there. So we can go down here to FS Actions, Ground Services, Set Chocks, Request Ground Power, Doors, Extend, Request Deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Beautiful. Right, that is pretty successful first sector down to Cardiff. And APU can come off now with these. Can come off as well. Welcome down. And no, I need to open that door. Doors open. And I think the back one will open automatically when we get some stairs. Lovely. Look at that for a sight. Beautiful Ryanair.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Well, if I don't mind, I'll probably rewatch it. No, it's up to you guys. I'm free all day tomorrow anyway, so I do a live stream on a Thursday most weeks anyway when I'm not at work. But yeah, so if anyone would like to join in tomorrow, you're more than welcome. We are going back to Dublin shortly. The weather in Dublin is not looking the best again. I mean, we had a nice landing into Cardiff with a crosswind, max auto as well. Probably could have stuck with order brake 3, couldn't we? Thinking about it, flat 40 order brake 3 would have been absolutely fine. I don't think that would have been a problem. But yeah, good fun that was. Good sector down. I don't think it's too long back though. I think it's like 40 minutes back. So look forward to it. We're going to be arriving on 28 left. Just sent off the sim brief profile. And the flight plan is looking good. So let me just change my call sign. And we can redo this. So what was the real call sign that took off today? So Cardiff Airport. It is possible for 5 only if you can do it, not 6. Yeah, 5. I can do it at 5, no problem. Ryanair 1 Charlie. Well, that's bloody easy to remember, isn't it? Ryanair 1 Charlie. I'm assuming someone will have that taken on VATSIM, though. I don't think that will stay free, will it? Ryanair 1 Charlie. We'll see, though, you know. Generate. And 48 minutes airborne on the way home, climbing at to flight level 240. It's going to be the BCN 1 Alpha departure, and then it's going to be the Varta 4 Lima. I don't think we've ever done that into Dublin before. Let me get that all pre-filed on VATSIM for us. That's all done. Yeah, and then what I can do is let's go on here. Disconnect, reconnect. Ryanair 1 Charlie. Has anyone taken it? No, we've got it. Stu, has Cardiff recently started getting busier? Thought from the past few years it was only really used for holiday routes. See you later, Morph. Take care, mate. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. And Stu, I don't know, Stu, to be honest. There was a rumour that my airline was going to open a big base here, but it never came to fruition, so I don't know what happened there. But I still can't get over that WestJet route that they do. That made me laugh, really, because, I mean, that's not, you know... I don't think that will pick up with passengers. I mean, why wouldn't you... Well, I suppose it's really good for the people who live in Wales, but Toronto... Yeah, it's just a weird one. Just a weird one, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just mainly TUI Ryanair. I think the Welling do some 320 ops into Cardiff, don't they? Who else? Don't know. Gareth, hello, mate. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. Oh, yes, we've got Gareth flying with us. Look at that. Going back to Dublin. Well, that's pretty cool, Gareth. Flying the 7-3s together down back to Dublin, or up to Dublin, sorry. What's the wind looking like? Let's have a look. It was a bit blowy getting in today to Cardiff, but the weather, I think it's supposed to clear off a little bit, so we'll have a look.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh no, it's calm right down. Calm right down. There's a couple of thunderstorms there, but it has calmed down. Yeah, shit, good to see you on the yeah, network, Gareth, I know. Frank's KLM flies to Cardiff. Yeah, they do the their like regional service, don't they?
Passengers deboarding starting.
Right, guys, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to go pop and refill my water, and I'll be back momentarily for our return journey back to Dublin. Right, guys, sorry about that. I am back with a fresh bottle of water. And Aviation AD, KLM flies absolutely anywhere, everywhere in the UK. Well, they used to have a subsidiary, didn't they, KLM UK? That's why they do that. They've got a contract still. And Frank's on flight radar here can see the WestJet 737 MAX due at 11:35 tomorrow morning. That's really cool. It's a very strange route, though, like I said. Jack, I have a PS5 and I can play 2024. Yes, you can, Jack, yeah. And finally get on the network, get on a flight. Well, you're more than welcome, Gareth, anytime. And Jack, which do you have to buy the game? Yeah, I think you do. I don't know how much it is though, Jack. But welcome into everyone if you're joining. We are about to get ready to go back to Dublin. Boarding's nearly complete. And then we can start setting everything up. And Franks, you can fly the ATR to Cardiff from Cardiff to Belfast. Yeah, I know, I did see that. Yeah. But I think you all would have killed me if I took the ATR out for another spin. So I thought, let's do some Ryanair ops, you know, and get back to our normality of flying high-performance jet airliners. Because I do like the ATR, it's good fun, but watching us climb at 170 knots, like in my tutorial video that I posted on the channel, I only flew from Dublin to Liverpool, which Ryanair do sometimes in 18 minutes, and it took us 45 because we're in the ATR. So, and Jack, I can play Microsoft Flight Simulator now. Yeah, of course you can. It's on PS5. I don't know how it runs though. And Turtle Clan, welcome in. Hope you're well. Good afternoon. I'm back. Just been checking out the new F1 game DLC. Oh, Drew, I've got that as well. I was waiting. Is it out? How is it? I know this year they're only doing like a change, aren't they? So, but welcome in everyone. There is boarding complete. So let's jump into the flight deck, and we'll re-ask for our flight plan back to Dublin. And then what we'll do is I'll get rid of all the pin charts. We don't need the SID, we don't need the star, we don't need the approach anymore. And we'll go upstairs and do all this. So ELEC 1 can come off, window heats can come off, yaw damper can come off. All that can stay like that. Ryanair are great, they fly everywhere. Ryanair are great, and they're really cheap as well. I've never had a bad experience with Ryanair. Ident, pause in it. We are at Echo Golf Foxtrot Foxtrot. Gate, what stands this? It doesn't really matter, does it? We're already aligned. Yeah, routes, Echo Golf Foxtrot Foxtrot, request, sim brief, routes. And Franks, if I ever made the pilot career, I'd start with Ryanair, then move to Qatar. Ryanair are a great airline to start off with. Same for cabin crew. You know what, you're right, cabin crew not so much. Pilots definitely. A lot of the pilots who fly for my airline started off at Ryanair, and they go on to fly for, you know, Emirates, Qatari, all those. They're really good. Not too bad. Really impressed with it. Red Bull engine sounds awesome. Takes a while to get used to the new cars. I've changed the dynamics of it. I'll have to get used to it. I just got used to the last ones as well. Turtle Clan, yeah, I'm on VATSIM today. Yeah. So we are online, and we've got a good friend of the channel, Gareth, flying along with us in his beautiful 7.3 down there. Right, we'll load that. And our Glamour Ryanair low fares made simple. I feel like we should have boarding music on. Right, let's go and get the SimBrief profile plugged in. So I'll go and reload GSX. And I'm going to go request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And, oh, I did it and I didn't mean to. That's fine. So we'll activate that, execute. Departing and arriving on runway 30 on the BC1.
We are ready for pushback.
1 Alpha. Arrival into Dublin is the ILS 28 left. And Turtle Clan, I'm meeting a 737 pilot tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. How do you know them? ILS 28 left, and we're on the Vata 4 Lima. Never done this one, Gareth. Never done this arrival. And flying a full-scale sim with them. Oh, that's really cool, Turtle Clan. Stu, you'd need to join the VFR and you'd get some. What's that about, Stu? Have I missed a comment? Thank you for... Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, thank you, Flying Ryanair. Yeah, I know what you mean, though, the passenger thing. And then that is going to be via... Pisa. Like that. Legs. Let's go through all this. Plan mode. That looks good to me. Perfect. Left flight director, right flight director. One. It's 297. Do you mind if when I'm playing, can you help me start up and like take off if that's possible? Jack, I've got loads of tutorials on the channel that you can have a look at for starting up aircraft. and a lot of other people have. But it's pretty simple. There is a there's a tutorial built into it as well. I've got to go eat lunch with my fam. Be right back. See you later, Total Clan. Goodbye. Wow, so I'm still boarded here. 30 out of 148. Not too long, Gareth. You'll be with us shortly. We're going to go to fuel, and I'm going to need 5.8. Payload, we're going to need 62.7, which is loaded there. And Drew, would you ever consider being a pilot in real life, making the move from cabin crew? Drew, I would do. It's just a lot of money, mate. It's just a lot of money at the moment. And I enjoy the job where I am, so... Are we boarding yet? Have we got... Oh, yeah, we are. We've got passengers. Reserves, we're going to need 2, 4... 3.1. Cost index, we're going to go 61. Cruising at flight level 240. Cruise winds are going to be 254 at 49. That is gorgeous there. Would you ever consider being a... Oh no, I've already read that. And Jacka, where is the tutorial? So I've got tutorials for separate aircrafts, but if you go on YouTube, not just on my channel, but a lot of people, and type in, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 tutorial PS5. I'm not familiar with how the PS5 works over there, but there's a lot on there. And there's also a... what's it called? A career mode where you can start with no experience, work your way up. And Drew, that's my reason too. Would do it tomorrow if I had the funds. It's the plan though. I think it's everyone's plan who does flight sim, isn't it, eventually? We'll get there. We'll all get there one day. We'll all get there one day. So we're going to go full length out of runway 30. It's going to be import. Calculate. It's going to give us flat 5. Takeoff of 1. So 24k with a selected temperature of 31. Aviation AD might do some ANA domestic ops in the 777, 200 to 300, 7878, 9 or 10 even on the short hops, which is very impressive, but great with the loads. Great with loads that'll be on them. Yeah, well, there's a lot of demand for it in like Japan, isn't there though? Takeoff. Next page. Where is it? 0.0 is the slope. Wind is 250 at 17. Previous page, plat 5. It's trim set. So it's 5.1. What we've got it at the moment. We've got it down quite a bit. That's because I had a flat 40 out a minute ago.
Passengers boarding starting.
There you go, that'll be 5.1 and 149 here. Right, reset the fuel flow, auto brake to RTO, get the APU on the bus, or on the go now, sorry. Right, let's have a look at this departure then, shall we? So it's going to be the BCN 1, and it's going to be up to 6,000 feet. There is no speed restriction, and yeah, that's pretty good. So 1745, we'll plug that in. And we're going to have VORs on both sides. And there you go, we've got the VORs there. So we can go LNAV for departure. That's all looking good there. I'll tell you what though guys, something happened this morning to me. My sim crashed randomly when I was doing some testing, so I wasn't very happy with that. First crash I've had in a very long time actually. Winds are picking up. Gusting 21 now. Right, that looks all good to me. Boarded the last couple, 150 on. And we'll reset the chrono. There you go. We'll go legs on that page, go route data, request winds. We are squawking that. And welcome into everyone who's joining us for the return sector home back to Dublin. Welcome, welcome. and we'll load that. Have you ever used the Hughes 777 cockpit texture mod? I found myself thinking the default are just fine. Aviation AD, I used the Hughes PBR material one, yeah, and it's really good. I'd recommend it. I know it doesn't sound like it does a lot, but it really does change your experience in the 777. And I think a lot of the guys in chat as well would attest to that. Right, lovely. That's all done. We'll get APU on the bus. 4 pumps. Seatbelt sign on. We'll go upstairs and we'll go 240. And elevation in good old Dublin is 250. We'll go, and then if we go back to the charts, we go star, search arrival star. What we do in the Vartex. Right, we'll download it now. It's really simple to install as well, Aviation AD. And Gareth, Gusting 21, great. Going to be a fun landing, it sure is. Nothing me and you can't handle there, Gareth. It'll be a nice, easy day out. So it's going to be the Varter 4 Lima. Drew, looking at getting GSX, have you done a tutorial on how to install it and how to use it? Drew, I haven't, but I can if everyone wants one. It's pretty straightforward. There's an installer. You install it straight into your sim, and you make sure you...
Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee requesting radio check.
5x5. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You just install it on their installer, and then you just have to pick your settings. So it'll be like use Microsoft Flight Simulator Jetway, so you click no, and it's very straightforward. Microsoft Flight Simulator is there, but it's £70 so to buy, so I can't play it. Oh, that's a shame. You might have to have it for like a birthday or Christmas present then. It is a lot of money though. Varter... Am I going absolutely mental here? Where's the Varta? Oh, there it is. There you go, Vartry 4 Lima. So from Vartry, flight level 240. So we just literally start our descent here, and then we're not going to do the whole thing. If it is busy, we'll do the whole thing, but yeah, we'll just go like direct to the centre fix point there. Lovely, that's all sorted. And then the approach is going to be the ILS 28 left, which is there. And that's all sorted. We can reset that. I also had 240-11 gusting 21 coming into Birmingham on that 350. Quite fun indeed. It is good fun. It's good fun when it's busy. Or bumpy, sorry. Right, let's close all the doors. Gareth, are you nearly ready, mate, or do you need a bit more time? Close all them. We'll go take off on my side, that can go there, and that's looking good. And Drew, thank you, I'll have a look at that, as the Phoenix pushback tug just isn't working. Drew, that's why I got GSX in the end, because the pushback was really driving me insane. It was really annoying me. And Jack, did you hear... did you have to pay or buy Microsoft Flight Simulator on your PC? Yes, I did, Jack. I did. It was. I bought it in the sale though. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I bought it when it first came out. I bought the premium deluxe version. So yeah, right. That's all sorted there. That's all good. Beautiful. So I've got all my nav aids set up, haven't I? Is there any more nav aids? Is there a... is there like an NDB? Few more minutes. That's fine, Gareth. Just let me know when you're ready and we'll go back together. 8.5. There you go. There's the ADF. So what's the ADF? It's the CDF ADF. So if we go ADF 1, there you go. Should come up there. 3885. And we've got 3885 CDF Cardiff. There you go. CDF. So we'll go with that for the time being. Have a quick look around the scenery while we're at it. So this is completely free. Comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's for the World Update UK, I believe. There's the British Airways hangar over there. So Cardiff, which is really cool. When British Airways do heavy maintenance on like the 777s and stuff, they bring them here. So you could get the heavies in, no problem. The only thing I did notice is there's no runway centre line like markings. But on pictures of the runway in real life there is, so I don't know if that's a bug. But this has been installed correctly. There's the fire bit over there. It's a nice scenery actually, nice scenery. Actually, I'll take a picture of that for the Discord. There's me and Gareth. There you go. But welcome into everyone who's joining us for the return sector back to Dublin. If you haven't already, there is a Discord in the link below. You're more than welcome to join it. You can come and join the community over on Discord. Just realised my YouTube video of your stream is behind by a minute, lol. My bad. No, it's alright, Gareth. I was doing stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm in absolutely no rush. It's only a short flight anyway. Glamrock, how do you add the winglets on the plane? So Glamrock, what you need to do is there's actually a separate aeroplane. So if you go into Microsoft Flight Simulator, when you pick the aeroplanes, there's the 737BW blended winglet like Gareth's got on his model there, and then SSW split scimitar winglet, which we've got now. So it's technically two separate planes. And the reason they've done that is because they've got two different flight models, because if you have the split scimitars, you don't need to flare as hard. So there is a subtle difference. I don't think that anyone's online, are they? No, no one's online. It's a bit annoying because I'd like to have some ATC into Dublin, but you need to get your ATC done, Gareth. And Aviation AD PMDG should have the option for the no winglets on the 73700, just like Jet 2 on Golf Foxtrot Foxtrot and Golf Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet as well, which I may or may not have been on recently. Glamrock, are they the same planes, different creators? No, no, same PMDG. Ready to go, you can lead the way. Alright Gareth, I'll get ready to go. Clarification, 700, 800 and 900. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of it, because in 2020 you were allowed to do that. So I don't know why. And Jack Williams, I am. What do you mean, Jack? Right, beacon light on. We'll go menu. Oh, actually no, we'll just go init reference, take off. It's waiting for boarding to be completed, but I think it's bugged out, isn't it?
Unlocking gear.
There you go. Right. Sorry, I was texting the wrong thing. No, it's all right, Jack. No problem. What stand are we on? I didn't get what stand we're on.
No rush, all good here.
Oh, it doesn't have any stand markings. We'll go with that though. Right, come on GSX, hurry up. Tail left, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start
Second
at will.
starter. And we'll go ground on the second one. Spent a month in Harlow, England, way back in '94 doing the university course. Was an amazing experience for a growing lad from the Newfoundland. Did a weekend trips to hostels in Edinburgh, Amsterdam, and Paris. Oh, that's really cool, Keith. Well, I hope you had a nice time over here. And fuel in. Does the PMDG have its own stairs, Glamour? Yes, it does. So you can add it in like Ryanair do.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
That's a bit strange. I did ask it to go left, but
you can disconnect.
We'll go with that.
Unlocking gear.
Right, that is that good engine. Albert, you have the ATR now, Dill. You ever going to fly the Majestic lot? Albert, as soon as we get a Dash 8 in the SIM, you can bet your house I'll be all over that. I can't wait to do some flyby ops in the Dash. Right, fuel in. See, Gareth did the same and just pushed him straight back. I don't know if that's a thing here. Or I did confirm it, didn't I? Restart Kutal. I think it's broken. There you go. I broke GSX. Which is not hard. You just need to use the bloody thing and it breaks. Righty, thought it was already out. It's my fave too. Love it. No, Albert, it's not out for the 2020 yet. The ATR is though, just not this. I'll turn that off. Right, overhead. Well, actually, no. Is the engine started both sides? Yep. So I'll go left gen, right gen. Yaw damper, taxi light. APU off, start switch is continuous. Probe heats on, elect 2 on, left pack, right pack, auto off, flaps position 1, 2, 5. Just confirm that my trim's done at 511, which it is. Blank the low DU, recall checked. Flight controls for right, neutral, left, neutral, forward, neutral, back, neutral, full left, full right. All flight controls are incorrect. And let me get the taxi instructions. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, taxiing Alpha, hold point Alpha, runway 30. Cardiff traffic. Parking brake released, turn offs on. I'm going to give it a bit of juice. Just the left engine.
Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee, taxiing Alpha, holding point Alpha 1 for runway 30. Cardiff traffic.
It's Gareth behind us. Jack Williams, when you become airborne, can you do a wing view, please? Of course I can, Jack. Absolutely. I love that whine of the CFM. You can hear it. Boris done a great job. Right, so I'll double check this, and then we'll go and get the weather. Oh, Gareth, it's gusting 26 now, mate. So it's going to be interesting getting in. I can't quickly how this thing climbs. You're up to flight level 100 in about 2 minutes. Ah, Stu, is it really good? Are you enjoying it then, mate? And Gareth, lol, diversion, me thinks, yeah, we're going to Belfast. Going to Belfast. No, we should be alright. Well, I say that is Microsoft Flight Simulator, so the winds might be absolutely blowing a gale. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, lining up runway 30 via Alpha 1. Cardiff traffic. Right, cabin crew. Advised, landing lights on, strobes on, weather radar on, recall checked, TARA, let's go. Should we do a rolling takeoff? We'll get going. What the smallest airport you've ever flown into? I've flown into a lot of very small airports. I assume it's meant to go to 6,000 vertical speed. Haha, I know Bidget's climb rapid, so I assume so. That is quite a high rate of climb next year. 6,000 feet. Smallest airport I've ever been to was it's either Innsbruck. Oh, actually no. There's an airport in Greece called Midtjylland. That was tiny. Or Tivat, Montenegro. That was quite small. Glamrock, I did what you said and I got a yoke and throttle ready for December. That's cool, Glamrock. Well, enjoy. We'll do a rolling takeoff. Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, departing runway 30 to the north. Cardiff traffic. I'll remember the wing view, Jack, don't worry. Right, 40%. Chrono. Stable, set takeoff thrust. See you in a minute, Gareth. Wherever you are. There you are. Look at that. Unbelievable. Your Sim CFI, welcome in, my friend. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well.
Nuts.
Right, left aileron. Maintaining that centre line is hard. There you go. Oh, a big snap there. Right, gear up. And thank you for the re-membership, your Sim CFI. I really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was very aggressive there on the rudder. Right, we've got throttle arm. 1,500 feet, we should get N1. There's M1, so we can just go straight up to 220 knots. Don't need any anti-ice, it's plus 14. Following that flight director bar now, trimming down. Gorgeous sun through the clouds there as it starts to set. Right, we'll go Command A. Flaps can go to position 1. And taxi and turn off lights can come off now. Look at that. No, there you go, Jack. That's the wing view. Sorry, I just wanted to concentrate on the takeoff.
5 Bravo Yankee taking off runway 30, Cardiff traffic.
And once again, your Sim CFI, thank you for the re-membership. I really do appreciate that. Happy 1 month, my friend. It's slightly overdone, this is, guys, but it looks cool, so we're going to go with it. Right, flaps up. I'm going to go VNAV. It's going to climb up now. No, it's all right, Jack. I'll have that wing view for the turn as well. Beautiful. Right, we'll go straight up to flight level 240. I went too far up then. 240. Right, and we go out intervene twice. Gear can come up and off. Cabin crew can be released to start their in-flight service. Start switches can come to off, logo light off. Jack, my nearest airport is Birmingham. Well, join the club. Yeah, I love a bit of flying in Birmingham. It's Bournemouth at the moment, my friend, my closest, but before it was Birmingham. So I don't know why it's levelled off. Come on. Up we go. There you go. Oh, that noise, Boris, is so good. So good. Right, standard barometric pressure. Cabin is pressurising. Beautiful. And I'll go VOR. Sorry, let me put my teeth in. We don't need the ADF anymore. And away we go. And what we can do actually is let's get the airport up. So we're going runway 28 left. Oh, thanks, Gareth. Put it in the Discord, mate. And Real Blocks Gaming, what do you think of the Beyond ATC? I've never been on VATSIM, but I want to start flying with ATC. Well, if you haven't been on VATSIM and you want to do ATC, I'd definitely recommend Beyond ATC, or what's the other one, guys? Say Intentions. Both are supposed to be really good, Real Blocks Gaming. And Jack, when you take off from Birmingham, the view of the city is amazing. It's really nice, isn't it? You do get a nice view. Yeah, like Aviation-SIM, if you get a 3-3 and sit on the left, you get a nice view. Or if you land on 1-5 and you sit on the right, you get a nice view. And Stu, got some screenshots in for you. Notice the top of climb, I've had to change to manage speed due to overspeeding. Oh, okay, Stu. I think I might have to get it if you're having fun in it, mate. So runway 28 left. And we want 277. And we want 097. Then we want runway 28 left again. /5 /10. And /72. The progress page. Jack, see you later, mate. Take care, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. Landing lights can come off now. Cabin, well, passengers can be released for their, 15 minutes, or however long it is. Right, init reference 11135 for Dublin. 11135. And runway heading is 278. Stu, I think there is a bug, but it's working okay for me. As a casual sim, it's pretty fun. Stu, I'm not going to take it too seriously because I'm not into biz jets, but I do want to start flying something a little bit different. So definitely be up for that. And Jack, and you, bye. See you later, mate. Take care, Jack. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. And Glamrock, what kind of PC do you use for flight sim? Glamrock, my complete spec settings. Oh, sorry, not spec settings, Dillon. That was just not English, was it? My specs are in my channel description on my home page, all broken down in order. I did purchase my PC off a company called Cyberpower. So if you've got Cyberpower PCs, they're on there. Good fun though, this is. That departure from Cardiff was a little bit interesting. Gareth, how was your departure? Did it go okay? That wind was very gnarly on rotation. Aviation AD, I got my PC from Scan, which they're good too. Scan? Never heard of them. What specs do you have, Aviation AD? We're all good here, soaring like an eagle, Gareth. Lovely to hear that. Is there any ATC, Gareth? Are you planning to do the whole arrival? Or are you going to go direct at a point? Because it looks like there's no ATC, so I don't know who's on the ground. It depends how many people are coming in, but I'm thinking of going. I'm not doing the whole procedural round because we'll be there all day otherwise. I brought loads from Scan over the years. Oh, really, Stu? Scan, I've never ever heard of them, or you know, had any you know, meetings with them or anything. Never seen any adverts for them. My PC struggles sometimes, but 14400F, 4060, and a 16 gig of RAM, but it plays 2024 just fine. Like a very good FPS if it's optimized settings. Well, that's good, Aviation AD. She used Auto FPS, my friend. Gareth, go direct from soaring to Pisa. Okay, does that miss all the soaring? Oh yeah, it misses all that. Okay, that's what we'll do then, Gareth. I'll wait until we're a little bit closer to see how busy the airspace is, but if it's not, we'll just do that, go straight in. Right, order brake 3, that'll be enough to get us off at the exit. That's all good there. And top of climbing 14 miles. We'll have a wing view like that, actually. Good so far. Nice out there. And Gareth, one Ryanair ahead of you too, going to Dublin, 3 of us in a row. Oh, that's cool. I'll have a look on VATScope of that. And Aviation AD, yeah, Auto FPS is so good. I don't know why it's not default built into the sim. It's crazy, really, that is, because it's such a useful tool. I don't know anyone who doesn't use it. Such a useful tool, Auto FPS is. Nearly at top of climb, and then I don't think we've got long left until we start descending again. So there is climb. Only 36 miles till top of descent. So what I'm going to do is let's go to descent, forecast, load, and weather in Gareth. It's still gusting 26, 240 at 13, gusting 26, and the QNH is 0988. Low dew point. That is a really low dew point. Execute 0988. Pop that in there. Execute progress. We'll have legs down there. Auto brake 3 should be fine. No rain, is that? No rain. Few thunderstorms at 1800. 13 degrees. Looking good. Tomorrow the Plane Geek. Hey, what's up? Would you happen to know... Voice. I think he's had to retype that. But welcome in, Samara. Hope you're well, mate. Good afternoon. You just catch us as we're about to start our descent into Dublin in a second. But looking very good so far. I feel like that view that we just had a minute ago, a lot of the wings too covered up. Might have to change that view. That top of the descent point's already there. And Gareth, I just did see that little conga line of us all going. Yeah, so Gareth's Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee behind us, and then we've got Ryanair 34 Quebec Papa who's going from Bristol. So we've all done the same thing. No, would you happen to know what course actually means? So course is just the heading that you want the navigation to follow. It's how I sort of remember it. So course is like heading, but if we go to init reference, you see that's the ILS course, which we, frequency apologies, which we plug in there, and then the course, which is 278, you put in there. So it will follow that beam at that angle then. So you don't have to do it in the Airbus, it does it for you. But it'd be the same for if you're flying like an NDB approach or a VOR approach, you pop in a course. So, flat 30. And top of descent shortly. Franks, yeah, we are landing 28 left. Right, let's have a look at the star. So yeah, we're not doing all this, we're just going to go 7,000. Crazy to think though, this flight's a similar length to like what the ATR stream we did the other day, and the ATR took 30 minutes extra each flight to get there. No, it's alright, Samara. I know, see, this is my problem with a lot of flight sim YouTubers. It's really hard sometimes. The way they talk, they expect you to know half the stuff in there already, but I know it sounds really bad, but when I'm watching a tutorial, I want the person to speak to me like I'm brain dead, like I have no clue, because then I understand it better. Can you do Dublin Airport to Nice? MG633. Of course I can. That'd be one to add to the list. It'd be a nice flight. Right, so there's top of descent. Beautiful. All looking good, and then what's the minimums for the approach? It's 402, so we'll go 442. There we go, there's descent. When can you do it? Well, probably not soon. I've got quite a lot in the old plan for what we're going to do. And we did Nice the other day on a stream. We went from Frankfurt to Nice and back. So probably in the next couple of months though, mate. Not too long. Yeah, right after it lands. Yeah. No, guys. Actually, after we land, I'm going to set up an A321 Wizz Air flight to Amman, Jordan. We're going straight to Amman, Jordan, aren't we, Stu? And you've got to join me as well. Gareth, last year, keep the stream. Yeah. No sleep from me. And Paul, anyone else think PMDG 737 wings are a little floppy? I think they fixed a lot of the problems I had in 2020, Paul, with the, you know, like how the wing bounces. But I know what you mean. Sometimes, depending on the conditions, it does look slightly unnatural, and I find you see it more on like the 777. But that looks pretty okay. But I do know what you mean. And when you do it, can you be Aer Lingus, please? Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. Right, cabin crew, thank you very much. Please prepare the cabin for landing. Off out of Luton, yes, Stu. Yeah, we go straight out of Luton. God, that was so funny. That guy is going very slow. He's 1,000 feet below us, and it looks like we're going to hit his APU in a minute. He's about 6 miles ahead of us. What's his ground speed? He's doing a ground speed of 306, I'm doing a ground speed of 383. Right, okay, it's time to spool that back a little bit then. We'll do 280 in the descent. Get the old speed brake out. Keep that speed coming back. You know, we're going to do 260 in the descent. I can speed it up in a minute anyway. Paul, do you only crew on the 7.3, never the bus? I used to do the bus, Paul, but yeah, the new base I'm at, we don't have any buses, so it's all 800s. And Gareth, looks like you are tailgating him on VATSIM radar. He needs to put the foot down. He needs to put his foot down. He does. I'm going to slow down for him though, because he was in front of us. So, and MJ, what's your favourite airline? Mine's Aer Lingus. Probably British Airways, MJ. I do like some Speedbird action. And Paul, I ask because I'm reading that due to the high cabin pressure at cruise in the 737 versus the bus, crew feel more fatigued for the same duration of flight. What's your experience? Absolutely. It's also, Paul, it's not just that, it's that the 73 is quite an older aeroplane. So what you find is now, you know, the cabin filters, they are changed, but they're not changed a lot. Our Airbuses are all new, so we've got 321neos. So the cabin pressure's better, the filtered air's better, you feel better after the flight. Plus an Airbus is a more spacier cabin, so you do feel better through the flight. On the 73, like I was on one the other day that was older than me, and I'm 24, and the heating system was playing up. So what they had to do was they had to go through a checklist where they turn the trim air off and do auto and try and cool the temperature down, and it worked, but it was still quite hot in the cabin. And if you do a long sector, 2 sectors on the 73, when you get home you do feel it's a weird sensation. So the next day in the morning you feel hungover. It's really strange, but I do prefer the 737. All that being said, you know, how slow is this guy in front going? Ryanair, okay, but the landings are very bad. They're not that bad. I've never had a bad landing with Ryanair. Right, I'm going to go 240 because this guy in front is a Sunday driver. I've literally had the speed brake out for the whole descent down. Yeah, 2-2 coming through. I'm going as slow as I can. Love flying the 777 Franks. I do love the 777 in the sim. It's great, isn't it? I'm literally going to overtake this guy. I'm going to have to 600 foot below me. I'm going to go VATSIM radar and see what he's doing. He's doing 281, I'm doing 279. He is so slow. Yeah, he is flying so slow, isn't he, MJ? Le Tarel. Oh. Da-di-da-di-da. He probably doesn't have a clue we're absolutely up his APU, does he? Right, seatbelt, landing lights so I can come on now and get the logo light on. You know what, Gareth, I might have to do a little... No, Stu, I don't like confrontation. What are you doing, sir? I might go to Sivner and then in and let him toot along a little bit. Mantenaria, good evening. How's it going? It's going well, my friend. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Welcome in. He's got 2,100 hours on the network, 300 as ATC. He's probably got cost index of 6. Give him a blast on the old Ryanair air horn as you pass him. Oh yeah, start throwing scratch cards at him out the window. Oh dearie me. No problem, we'll follow your path. If he's doing the whole approach, it's going to be a long approach for all. I hope he's got some common sense and does cut the corner. Because in real life, they don't do the whole approach, do they, Gareth? They, I always watch them, they always get like a direct 2. Right, and I'm assuming this bit, there is a 220 knots in a minute, isn't there? Yeah, 220. Right, I'm going to start spooling it down to 220. And we're going to speed brake out. Right. Yeah, usually direct to unless it's busy, then they do a hold quite often too. Oh, okay, that's fair enough, Gareth. It would get busy here though, wouldn't it? And then scenario, my FS Realistic broke on Friday and can't fly without it, but got it fixed today and thinking about doing Valeris, Mexico to Vegas rotation tomorrow. That's a nice little route, that is. You're lower, you're low enough out the window, give him a PC of mine. Oh dear. Crosswind not so. MJ, it is at the moment. It's slowing down a bit, Garen. 240 at 11, gusting 22. Few CBs at 2,000, broken at 2,700, 13 degrees, QNH 0988. Please don't turn right, please don't turn right. I think he's gone direct. I think we're safe. Yeah, he's gone direct. Gareth, I'm going to go from Civ now. I'm going to go Pisa like that. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll keep it like that there. Plus the air temperature outside 9 degrees. We're not going to need any anti-ice on. This looks okay. Yeah, follow the Ryanair. No, he's going so slow. If I follow him, I'll still be up his tailpipe by the time we get there. So I'm just going to cut across and then establish myself. Lanzarote, I haven't done Dublin in ages. Got a bit of free time. Got so many places I want to fly. That's the only problem with flight sim. There's so much choice, isn't there now? Like sometimes I just sit on that the loading screen and think, what am I going to do today? MJ, is Microsoft Flight Sim, are MFS, are the flight times the same as IRL? Oh, in Microsoft Flight Sim, are the flight times the same as IRL? Yes, yes they are. So we've just done Cardiff to Dublin, and we've currently got 30 minutes on the clock, about 10 minutes left to go. Even after doing that turn, he's still only he's still 10 miles. This guy is so slow. Paul, this is your captain speaking. On the left hand side is the reason we're late today. Could you all please give them some Ryanair hospitality? Absolutely, the finest Ryanair Irish hospitality for you. I'll start descending down to 3,000 now, and we'll go level change. Maybe he's enjoying the weather. Well, he might be, Gareth. He might be. Looks like it. And Lanzaria, sometimes I'm shocked how accurate flight times are. Sometimes simply planned real-world flight times and simulated flights are all accurate to the time a minute. It's really weird as well because it's like it adds in the winds and everything, and the sim does it really well. Maybe it's Captain Slow James, mate. Might be. Has he logged off? I think he's logged off. And maybe... no, where are we flying to and from? It's from Cardiff to Dublin, MJ. And Matty, welcome in. All good here. Hope you're well, my friend. Right, I'm going to go direct to Latmo. And I'm going to get speed window out. 213. Gareth, you lol, yeah, just logged off. He must have crashed. He must have. Or he probably stalled because he was going so slow.
Dublin traffic 999 Bravo Lima, light it up runway to the right by on Dublin.
Oh, I forgot to set the 909 at 888. Slow that rate of descent down. Don't need to be that high, or that low, sorry.
Dublin traffic 999 Bravo Lima, fault, runway to the right and degree to the north.
Maybe he was hyperlining a turbo liner, cost index of 1. It bloody looked like it, Paul. It was like a Cessna. Matty, sorry that I'm annoying, but finally I'm going to have some good wing throttles. No, that's fine, Matty, don't worry about it. You're not annoying at all. But I hope you enjoy the wing throttles. They are really good. 2 in front of you. In front? No, they're behind me, Gareth. They're behind me, it looks like. And I live in Dublin, and I'm 10 minutes drive from Dublin Airport. And out my window I see the planes. Like, that's really cool, MJ. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, establishing ourselves on a 10-mile final, ILS 28 left. Dublin traffic. No, it's fine, Gareth. I thought then, I nearly panicked. I was ready to, you know, go around and do an orbit. I'll keep the speed up for everyone though. I won't hog everyone's time.
And Ryanair 989 Juliet was about 2 Dublin and we're safe.
Right, let's see how we do with this approach, guys. Winds are slowing down a little bit. Let's have a double check. One last look at the weather. Still gusting 22.
Dublin traffic Ryanair 9 Bravo Lima, clear runway 28 right.
Matty, and it's hard to learn ATC. It's yeah, you make it as hard as you want it to. Some people stress themselves out too much, but if you just listen carefully and repeat what they say and learn the aeroplane, it's usually easy. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, established on the ILS, 10 miles, 28 left. Dublin traffic. Flaps 5. Yeah, absolutely isn't land
Dublin traffic,
land scenario. Just try.
Approach speed 18 knots, way back.
That guy's right behind us, but learning the plane makes such a big difference sometimes. If I'm flying a new plane with ATC on top, it's just a nightmare. Yeah, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. I know what you mean. And Paul, for all its faults beyond ATC, same tension is really good learning tool for ATC. It is, Paul, it really is. And Matty, you know, I just know that readbacks and clearances some starting. Matty, you know, it gets overwhelming sometimes. You know, I know. But
Ryanair 989 Juliet, if you could maintain fastest approach speed, we'll maintain the lowest separation possible.
You know, if you just, you know, learn the aeroplane and then I always keep a pen and paper next to me to write stuff down. It's the most important thing you'll do. Keep a pen and paper.
Down at Juliet.
Right, go. We'll go 4 miles.
Yeah,
Go
it's at the
down.
maximum approach speed. It's possible, yeah.
And I'm keeping up my speed as much as possible for these guys. I'm going to go 4 miles like a true Ryanair trooper. I love how Flight Sim replicates the weather that's happening right now. The country you're flying across or wherever in the world. It's the same as IRL. It's really good, isn't it? And just remember, if it all gets too much, you can always log off. Absolutely. And I think a lot of people need to remember that, and it's not real life. Just enjoy the sim. Right, gear down. Flap 15. Start switch is continuous. Taxi light on. Cabin crew advised. Final approach speed is going to be 154 knots. Flap 30. 154. Good old fog, drizzle and rain, yeah, absolutely. Right, there you go, there's flap 30 coming in.
And Dublin traffic, Ryanair 98 secured, please stop at 28 left, we're at 8 knots.
Right, let's disconnect the auto throttle. It's going to be my aeroplane. Disconnect
1,000.
the autopilot, let's go. And Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie, established 2.5 miles, short final, runway 28 left, Dublin traffic. VATSIM made me so much better at remembering. Sometimes ATC gives you me like 4 things and somehow I remember it. I know, it's really crazy because I'll remember how to fly the 737 and I'll read back stuff correctly, but I can't even remember what I need to go and get from the shop sometimes. It's crazy, isn't it? We didn't arm the speed brake, did we? That'll do.
Approaching minimums.
Watching that rate of descent there.
Minimums.
Just called continue.
$100. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. Reverse is green. Max reverse. Come on. Let's get off at Sierra 5, shall we? Manual braking. Reverse is in. And we'll get off here. Welcome down to Dublin. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie vacating Sierra 5. Yeah, Gareth, no pressure, mate. And Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1 Charlie fully vacated, runway 28 left. Left flight director, right flight director, weather radar off, speed brake, stowed, flaps in. Yeah, it's a pretty good landing that was, guys. I'm happy with that one. Winds weren't too bad, Gareth, by the way. Didn't feel that bad. And let me squawk, or I go XBDR. Paul, about to land in the sim in an A320 at Jersey. Going to need all the brakes. Oh, Jersey's always... I always have a terrible landing in Jersey, Paul. I don't know what it is with that runway. I can do Skiathos, I can do Santorini.
Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee is establishing localizer for runway 28 left. Dublin
But
traffic.
I can't do bloody little old Jersey. And good to know, keep the winds at bay, please. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, I know, welcome down to sunny Dublin. He just had a smasher onto runway 28 left.
Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee is semi-final for runway 28 left.
Come on, Gareth, no pressure, mate. Where do we want to go? No, I want to go to... I want that one there. Swissport. I'm going to change my thing. Change facility. Select from map. I want that one there. That's the one I want. No. We want Ryanair. There we go. Gareth up. Mouth shut now. No pressure.
Dublin traffic, Shamrock 74 Papa landing runway 28 left.
Paul, Ryanair's so tight. They always use remote stands. Don't want to pay up for the jet bridge. No, absolutely not. Even when there is a jet bridge, they always use the stairs. So we're going to go in Whiskey 2, Mike, Link 5. Is that guy quite close to us? No, he's not. I'll be landing there later. Well, I hope you have a nice rest of your flight, Franks. MJ, don't have 2024 on my PS5, but I might be getting it. Well, I hope you do. It's a great sim. It's good fun. There's that Shamrock, the Aer Lingus that was in front of Gareth.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee is 4 miles final on runway 2 left. Dublin traffic.
No pressure, don't float it. Get it down. Right, he's going to get off. Nice landing that was. In Lanzarote with Ryanair, we pulled up to the jet bridge stands and still use the stairs. Yeah, every time I see a Ryanair, they do that.
Traffic Ryanair 45, Kilo Papa, fully established on left to left, possible. Dublin traffic, Shamrock 74 Papa.
Lovely, my dad, yeah. Right, there's Gareth. I'm going to slow it right down. There he is.
Ryanair 5 Bravo Yankee is landing runway 2 left. Double traffic.
Lewis Aviation Videos. Hey man, shame I'm joining right at the end. Love your videos. Thank you very much, Lewis. Really do appreciate that, my friend. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. We're doing BA Ops to Zurich and back. So there's... Hang on. I'll see if I can do... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, I've done it again. There you go. Just crashed my plane. It's alright. I fixed it. Come on, Gareth. Get it down, mate. Beautiful. Look at that. What a greaser from Gareth. Right, sorry about that. That was my taxi cam. If I reset it now, there you go. Sorry about that. It's because I didn't click it to stay on. My daddy's on his way to Lisbon at the moment, EIDES. That's very nice. What time tomorrow I might be able to join? It's going to be 12 o'clock UK.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 5, Bravo Yankee is clear, runway 2 left. Dublin traffic.
Fantastic landing, Gareth. Well done, mate. And at least it sounds fun. Shame I'm working into the night tomorrow. Oh, that's a shame. It's my fault, Franks. It's if you know the camera, if I don't click this, it stays at the airport we just took off from. So it's so stupid. So it just makes the plane have a little bit of a moment, but it's all right. And it was Paul. It was an absolute butter from Gareth, showing us all up, making us look bad as usual. He's too good at flying that 737. Oh, it's a little louder over there. That's quite cool. Right, taxi light off. And APU can be started. That was an absolute golden cow butter of a landing, lol. Very pleased with that. It looked good, Gareth. And Gareth, I'm going into Stand 12, Pier 1 over here. I love the Aer Lingus livery, especially the Neos. I miss the old, just green livery.
Delta H, taxiing, holding 1.2 right, by link to Fox 2, Fox Delta, November, November 2. Traffic runner 45, get another short line.
Not 12, Gareth, sorry, we're going to 121.
Oh, the traffic Ryanair 4970, established on left, 28 left, left one.
Where's my... stairs aren't here, that's a bit worrying. I'm going to change my place of parking, we're going to go there instead. Yes, 122, that'll do. The green one was great, especially on the 330. It was Frank's, that was probably my favourite one. Lewis, Aviation Vids, how are you finding the summer season so far as a cabin manager? It's busy, it's getting busier, but I do like flying during the summer. It's the routes are like the Greek islands all open up, so I get to do a lot of that, which is good. But yeah, it's getting busier now. I'm flying Saturday, I'm going to somewhere in Spain. So, oh, I lied, haven't done Dublin recently with BA, as I parked the corner of the airport near 28 left threshold. Oh, okay, oh, I know where you mean. Everyone's right, I have the model of Dublin Airport in my bedroom. It has cargo terminal and T2. That's cool. What models do you have? And Frank's, there's another livery I love, the Lauda. Yeah, the Lauda one's pretty cool as well, isn't it? Oh, bit of a bad parking for me, but parking brake on. APU 1-2, engine 1-2, beacon, seatbelt sign, engine page. I wonder if you've seen my dad on his flight. You never know, I might have. Fuel pumps can come off. Oh no, we don't have lights on. Upstairs now, probe heats, they can come off. Menu, FS actions, ground services, we'll set the chocks, request ground power, we're going to doors, extend, oh, that's GSX to begin disembarkation.
The boarding requested.
Right, now this bloody wind camera's working. Stupid thing. But welcome down to Dublin, guys. Lewis managed to get on board an old old scheme Airbus A330 by Aer Lingus in November from Manchester to Dublin. The thing was falling to bits inside. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, they're old things now, those 330s. I wonder if they're going to get 330neos. Lanzanari, I know. I'm going to get it soon. Definitely going to get chase plane soon. But welcome down to Dublin, guys. There's Gareth trundling in behind us. Thanks for joining me today, mate. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me today, guys, on this live stream. Had some fun flying in this crap weather. Tomorrow we're going to be live for some British Airways ops over to Zurich and back into Heathrow in the 319. Haven't flown the 319 in a while, so I thought we'd give that a go. Frank's yet 2028, I believe. Oh, that's cool then if they're getting the Neos. They need it for their operations. Their fleet's getting quite old now. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Once again, thank you to Gareth for flying along with us. Really appreciate that as well, mate. Hope you've been enjoying the streams recently. I've got plenty more ideas coming for streams and videos. My next video is going to be coming out probably Saturday. It'll be the WestJet Cardiff flight, so I hope you enjoy that. If you haven't already, this morning I did upload a tutorial on the ATR. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Great fun. Thanks for having me along anytime, Gareth. You're more than welcome. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. and Franks. We were supposed to get the A350, but went to Iberia, unfortunately. Oh, you are part of the that alliance, aren't you, Franks? And Paul, thanks for the stream. Anytime, Paul. Thanks for jumping in, mate. MJ, I have 777X and A350, A380, ATR, Airbus Beluga, and Antonov A225. I have a big model of the 320 as well. That's really nice, MJ. Lantinariat, good evening, mate. Take care. Jal, thanks for stopping in. Franks, see you later, mate. And Lewis, take care. Matty, goodbye, mate. See you later, guys. Take care. Well, first of all, I don't know what they're doing. I think this GSX profile's a little bit broken.
Travel Connor 4. 5 kilo. Have a crossing runway 16, section hotel 148, taxiway 2, stand 124. And doesn't come out straight, come on, 7 Delta 8, starting runway short right, that's 2 Julia.